At the start of this week, I set out to see if I can make an extra £200 in a week as part of my 6-week Start a Business Challenge, where I'm breaking down step by step exactly how you can start a brand new business from scratch. And all businesses cost money, right? So we need to make some additional money, even if it's literally just for some software subscriptions and buying a domain name, or just stuff costs money, right? So at the start of this week, I was like, can I make an extra £200? And we'll try and do it in a week, and we'll all try and do it together. So on Thursday, and this is how I've got on. I found a bunch of stuff on Monday. I was like, I'm going to list this stuff on eBay, and I'm going to list these things on Buy Rotation to rent out. I haven't actually got around to listing either of those because life happens, right? And I'm sure most of this stuff happens to you guys as well, where you're like, I'm going to have a big clear out. I'm going to put all this stuff on eBay and Vinted. And I had all of the best intentions on Monday evening. I just didn't get around to it. So what I have done though is I have managed to do some surveys and user testing, and also do some cashback sites. So this is how much money I have made since Monday. The first site I used was Top Cashback. Now I am going on holiday next week, and I had a bunch of shopping to do for my kids. I've got 2 very young children, and there's a really good deal at the moment on cashback for shopping at Boots and also M&S and Sainsbury's. So total for cashback to cash out, I have made £51.32. Now these were on purchases that I was like already going to make this week anyway. So Boots, I had to buy like all of the medical stuff for going on holiday, like the Calpol and the Nurofen and nappies and wipes and sun cream and all that stuff, you know, the stuff that just really adds up that you forget about before holiday, and suddenly you've spent like £120 in Boots and you're like, why is everything so expensive? Anyway, the good thing is I managed to get cash back on that. So I don't advocate cash back when you're just like making a purchase to make the money back, but if you're going to buy stuff anyway, you might as well be using cashback sites. Like, it's silly not to. So I use a couple of different ones, but Top Cashback this week, I have made £51.32. And then when I cash out, I'll pay £5 in a membership fee. So my total withdrawal amount will be £46.32. The second website I have been using is this one, cashback.co.uk. It is one where you basically do lots and lots of different things. You can do surveys, you can do free trials, you can do user testing, and basically you progress along this line here of completing different tasks and you get paid for them. Now, I have been using this site for over a year now. The tasks definitely do refresh, and I'm pretty sure you get served different tasks depending on your demographic data. You can only cash out when you complete like all 15 levels, when you've done a task from each individual level. Because I've been using this app for over a year, I'm already at level 15. So now anytime I do a new task or complete a new survey or something like that, I can instantly cash out. One thing I would say about this site that you just need to be mindful of and careful of, and I personally never, ever do these ones, are the ones that like want you to load money onto a bingo site or something like that. I don't ever do those tasks. There are usually a variety of different tasks. You can see here, I just clicked on level 2. There are a variety of different ones under each level. So you can kind of pick and choose, but I personally do these type of ones. So this was a free Prime 7-day trial, and you get to cash out once you have completed the 7-day period of the trial. And I just set up a separate email address to get like all of the marketing emails you get associated with these kind of things. But I think they're well worth doing. But the ones I've done recently are tails.com, which is a food subscription, which is where I already get our dog food from anyway. And I got our dog food, I think I got £5 for that. And then there were some other surveys, signing up to a new survey and user testing website as well. Full disclosure, I did a paid ad for cashback.co.uk a year ago, so I will mark this video as an ad, but I'm not being paid for this. And this week I have made £53.29, which, as I said, I've already completed all of the levels, so I can already cash out. But I thought that was pretty good. To be completely transparent, this money has all been made through actually completing tasks or doing user testing or making transactions and getting cash back on my own money that I've spent. It hasn't come from referrals. So that takes me to a total so far for this week of £99.61 since Monday. Now I just really need to get that stuff listed on eBay. I know I won't cash out and make the money from that this week, and I do want to make £200 by Sunday. So I think I'm just going to really smash the surveys, do the eBay stuff anyway, because that will make me money over the next couple of weeks. So I'll get that sorted, and I will double down on some surveys, on some cashback, and also user testing. And for that, I use usertesting.com. If you're following along with the challenge, let me know how you're getting on so far this week. Have you managed to make any additional money?